strategy, Kyle.
See how it plays, but as we got to see earlier, double Pikachu, and as well as already. So what's the advice we usually give for double Pikachu?
Don't do that.
Oh no! So it's a disaster.
I hear Shu up on stage giggling.
So yeah, welcome to the major tournament where doubles is very serious.
Because of like where we're sitting to, I know for a fact Shu is the closest player to us. She can definitely hear me, and she is laughing. And so I'm sorry to the Shu Chronos team, but can we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that they opened up the game by thunder spiking and then air dodging and dying.
It's like the fastest stock taken in doubles, but it's just your own teammates. Like, oh my goodness! But both of them trying to recover on there, but it's just so difficult, especially against like a team like Shu and Chronos, where they just kind of get a lead. And ESAM and ShinyMark already lost so many stocks, and Chronos just kind of already hanging on there.
Yeah, I feel like the early stock deficit does them no favors, especially like you were talking about, like a character like Snake with a player like Chronos who's more than willing to play the long game with the lead. They're not going to be able to get this back easily. ShinyMark 92%, trying to get around this corner situation, but instead,
wow, still able to survive as well. ESAM trying to go for a desperate attempt, and Shu returning the favor.
Your teammate.
You gotta put down a shirt at this point.
I'm gonna say that a lot today. I feel like, okay, that was your opponent. Great job, ShinyMark. Give it up.
Defying expectations, defying all odds in this doubles, and both of them, once again, like you said earlier, and that was attempted to drag that, and it works out there. We're seeing a repeat.
Yeah, there was, I don't think anything that Shu could have done there. Not sure if she had already burnt her,
She did, burn her.
Yeah, she had already burnt her,
double jump,
and I don't think flip kick would have gotten her there. That was just kind of, alright, see ya.
Yeah, it's unfortunately in that situation, so definitely still doable, but keep in mind that was such a nice job by Q, and even the mortar shot able to cover out there. I love how both teams are able to go out there, but that's the problem. Those multi-hits are going on there, and this game has kind of swung. It's like a pendulum at this point. It goes back onto Shu on Chronos, then onto ShinyMark and ESAM, so now all of a sudden it's a struggle fest where both of them are relatively even percents, and either one could take this game.
A really smart idea from Chronos there, going for the up throw, knowing that Shu was right above him on that right side platform, and she could attempt to They both died. All right, we're in a 1v1. ShinyMark versus Shu. Shu has a very slight percent advantage, but it could go away in an instant, and ShinyMark, he's more than willing to just play back and do some P-drill camping, and I respect it.
I mean, you have to at this point. Like, as we're looking so close, so both of them just kind of play that neutral. Both of them are very just slippery characters that can kind of get away with it, but like you kind of said earlier, T-drill camping is just such a viable strategy between both these players. And yeah, we're going to expect this for kind of a little bit. I mean, you just have to be careful with just a fastball nair into down B at this point, right?
Well, we got a regular nair, didn't drag down, and I don't think it would have done all that much yet at this percent. ShinyMark has managed to take the lead, and he's going to continue to expand it. Shu on the back foot, but ZSS has all the available movement options to get out.
Oh, the multi-hit, unfortunately. So, to be able to break out of that situation, great. Drag down, tried to read the jump with the thunder, but unfortunately will not be able to find his mark. Great parry timing as well, but once again, little by little, able to kind of get that lead on board, so Shu needs to be real careful on there, but ShinyMark, once again, just kind of be able to sit content, and like I said, utilizing those projectiles and playing this camping game.
Ooh, almost near bear. Probably would not have taken out just yet, but it's still something that ShinyMark has to keep in mind, because Shu is very, very proficient at like converting straight hits into crazy low percent kills.
Oh, and tried to read that aggression forward rolls away. So both of them maintaining out there. The jab, such a fast option, need to utilize it as well. ShinyMark stalling out on the recovery, so Shu having to guess, trying to go for that back air, but relatively going there. Dash attack. DI is good enough, but 120%. It's a lot of rage to work with, but as well as being super vulnerable to any of these attacks. So Shu, we need to play super safe. At the same time, ShinyMark just slowly whittling away. Could even kind of go for a tomahawk bait out there, trying to call it the jump. That's a huge mistake, but no death just yet.
ShinyMark doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up on Shu, and an interesting idea there. He's going to be able to confirm into a back air for a KO off the ledge trump anyway, but the fact that he was willing to go for that side B against Shu is don't know if I would advise that, but a guy like ShinyMark, he pulls that off no problem.
I mean, the fact that ShinyMark and ESAM were able to come back from that after
Good.
losing 2 stocks
Two
at the very
stocks in
start.
the very beginning. No fault of Shu and Chronos' own, unfortunately for them.
They did that to themselves. I mean, unfortunately, it was their game to lose, and it just kind of fell apart on there, so both of them kind of have to reevaluate their situations. And ESAM and ShinyMark, I have to say, that's my teammate. I cannot hit them. I shouldn't hit them. I have to resist it.
Your team.
That is your teammate.
Double Pikachu's discussing their strategy going to the next game. I also we don't have the cameras right now, but I do think it is very funny the difference between ESAM and ShinyMark, the bald versus like one of the most luscious heads of hair I've ever seen.
The polar opposites. And one's playing on a box, and the other is playing on a controller.
I think ShinyMark's still on Pro Controller too, right? It's like the very polar opposites.
Yeah.
He tried to, I believe after like Collision last year, he tried to convert the GameCube controller because he was like very frustrated with Proton interference, and then just like could not get a lot of the tech consistently, but well, not going to be getting any tech down B.
Yeah, I've heard about so many things like SmashCon. I heard it was a disaster, like how many they able to do there. And I love the planning. It was just like, what if I just bring a bag full of 20, bag full of Pro controllers, AirPods, Pro controllers, and everything, just interrupt people's sets, but relatively even on there. But that was just kind of like how it kind of worked earlier, and I just realized the names were crossing fields with their tags.
I didn't notice that somehow. I wish I did.
That's too late.
Blissful ignorance.
Ignorance is bliss. Do you think Chronos, when they win, is in sports mode? Got pulled that strip up there.
I'm no longer sorry for it. I think you deserved it.
It's fine, I get it. Oh man, but repeating the trend earlier, both of them were able to hold on to their stocks, but ESAM and ShinyMark need to kind of be careful. The mobility that she was able to have to at least somewhat compete with the Pikachu's is kind of doing her a good amount of favors, and as well as the kill power, ShinyMark able to kind of cash out with that quick dash attack, kind of saving grace in this situation. But wow, surviving it out there, 132 on ESAM, gotta play so safe, but you gotta be careful with that Thunder.
But it's interesting to see the difference between Shu and Chronos here, because Shu using ZSS is like insanely good mobility to move around the double Pikachu, whereas like Chronos is like getting underneath platform and setting up with grenades and setting up with water. It's like two very different defensive approaches, and they're both working out fine, but ESAM and ShinyMark still harassing them just enough to stay in the game. Pretty big lead for them once again.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this all before, but what I'm also really worried about is that, like, so many times, especially in the last game, where Shu overextended so many times on the edge guard, got gimped out many times, and it was even really close to getting killed off on the right side of the stage, so kind of has to stay more grounded and make sure not to go on there, because it's already super hard to edge guard, you know, Pikachu, but what Chronos is doing, what I really like, is just going for the ledge drops and say, like, how many times has the mortar shot landed by kind of catching it with that jab, and as well as just kind of holding on to it.
Every single person got hit with that up tilt. The entire stage got caught.
Oh my.
Chronos going to be able to go.
Wow.
And you know what? He's got a stock to play with. And I respect it.
Oh, wait. There's a stick. Watch out, ESAM. There's a bomb on you. Now it's on Shu. It's on the other foot. Now Mark needs to be really... Oh, no. Detonated. Where did the C4 go?
I don't know where it is. I think it's on ShinyMark. No, it's not on ShinyMark. It might have fallen onto one of the platforms.
Oh.
I do not see it. It might have.
Wow! And ESAM, no! Thunder's just not saying. Yeah, didn't go in the right way, so ESAM in a 1v2 situation. Keep in mind, Shu has a whole stock to play with as well.
The stock might not be too long for this world, though. ESAM pretty low damage as well. If ESAM can take Shu's stock and then knock Chronos out one more time, it's down to a 1v1 with like plenty of room to work with for the the tried and true Pikachu. Oh!
Hey,
it's on your head. Quite.
It's like playing Wii Sports when you hit into the green. Oh. Fan cams, they're just going up on there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Wii Bowling when you go for the back and then peanut bacon and Rame Mr. E for I think top 4.
Yeah, like I said, not too many on doubles, but it's still pretty stacked.
Yeah, I think there's like maybe 30 teams, but all of the teams are like ShinyMark ESAM, Mr. E's team, Own It.
Yeah,
like it's
Chronos Shu, they're like the dynamic duo.
And then there's also like the double Mario team with Dark
Wizzy. I think my favorite part is that like I saw Peanut and Bacon's team just be created in my eyes. Bacon's just like, Peanut, I need someone, please. And Peanut's just
There
like,
was a
oh, blue
set
like,
earlier.
oh no, shoot that.
There was a set earlier that I saw of Tomorrow's Murph versus Dark Wizzy and Dominator, and so it was 3 Marios and Murph on Crom.
A bad time.
Okay, no,
There you go.
I was just saying it was a lot of Marios and a lot of up air affairs. This is dead.
This is not looking good. Oh no.
Oh, Sue took the bait.
Oh. Didn't fall for the thunder though.
She got hit by it, just didn't do anything.
Oh no, ShinyMark just killed him. That's murder.
This is Pikachu on Town and City, everybody.
Pika. This is rough. I think that's the only way of putting this on there.
Yeah. Lots of early stocks being taken.
And that platform's doing no favors as well.
He was still trying to contest it, which is commendable.
Bye. It's a scam for sure. Like when they hit you with that.
They are getting scammed.
Oh, that's there's no robocall. This shows someone's there like, you know, I got you.
Talking about Paws extended warranty.
Is this your address? Is this your credit card number?
Mine's 128.
Expiration date 7 and 2. Oh no. Rocket launch. Oh.
Okay, that was like the least bad punish that ESAM could have taken in that situation. He got jabbed instead of getting F smashed.
The best of both. Oh no.
I'm not sure if that was intentional, but ShinyMark, I think, canceled the knockback on ESAM the first time he got hit by hitting him with quick attack. He like directed his quick attack angle up into ESAM and caught. He got hit and died immediately after. But if that was intentional,
no,
it was
what
pretty cool.
happened? Oh no. I respect the second round. Well, stuck between 2 rats.
Oh
and
I can again. If you go to the commentator cam on here, I'm like getting in Factor's way by asking him to change scenes. Shu is like right there for us. Hang on, wait. No, not that one. Us. Shu is right there, like right past the monitoring camera. When she got caught between the 2 jabbing Pikas, I watched her like take the right hand off the controller and just get me out.
all I can see is just Mewtwo King's sad face and getting wobbled. It's like, oh man.
So that's ShinyMark and ESAM into winners finals. I'm pretty sure. They're gonna be up against Pocket, aka Onin. And Yoshi.
Yeah.
Which is a terrifying team because that is Steve and me Gunner. Yoshi is like one of the sleeper best doubles players I've ever seen. They are from one of the Carolinas, and I know I'll get like destroyed if I say the wrong Carolina. So
I like playing safe is good.
So one of the Carolinas, and every time I see them at a tournament, if it's like DreamHack Atlanta or like Patchwork or anything like that, they're always in